We're doing batch 130 today. I didn't even get set up here. I got the grinder going. Gonna grind up the grains here, so we're gonna get to it. We're brewing a batch of beer today. We had brewed before. We made this beer before. This is batch 130. We made a mango, a misty mango, a mystery mango, and now we're going to do a mystified mango, if that makes any sense. Each recipe being a little bit different. So we're going to grind the grains up. I keep turning around here to see if the wife's putting up the fingers behind my head again like she always pranks me. But yeah, batch 130, let's get on with it. The water's heating up. I'm grinding the grains now, and we'll be on with it. We're going to use Vineyards mango puree for this one again. We're adding the strike water to the mash tun here at approximately 164 degrees, and it'll come in about 10 degrees lower. We're shooting for a mash around 154 to 155 today. Here's the mandatory fondling of the grain right here. You fondle it a little bit, and then you get a better brew. I think everybody knows that. Got a good crush, so we'll be going in here in a few seconds. Why wouldn't I? How you doing? Just a light. Here we go with the dough in. And we'll write down what's in the recipe. This is the mystery mango. Mystified mango. Trying to check my crush here.
Smells wonderful.
Oh, looks good. 152, 153. Of course, this gauge is off a little too, you know. It's right where we want to be. 154. Check that out. One 152, 154, 155 actually. She's just a little, well, this gauge was like a couple degrees off too, so I'm gonna have to go buy some new gauges or something. Get a good digitized one eventually. How you doing? Wow. This is 2 ounces of the 2022 Cascade season that I grew here. Oh, they smell awesome. We're going to put 2 ounces of hops right into the mash here. That's what I do with a couple recipes. I like doing this. And I'll just push them in a little bit with the thing like this, and we'll let it go. Let them float on top. They'll fall apart once they thaw out. All right, we did a Vorlauf. I didn't film it, and I ran I ran about a gallon back through a pitcher and over the spoon, back over the grain bed. She settled really nice. There's the color of it. It's clear. It's really nice and clear. Of course, we're going to use Irish moss again at the end if we don't forget, like we did last time. So until then, we're going to fill a boil kettle. And we'll be boiling shortly. Okay, we're approaching a hot break here. Got a lot of proteins and foam on this side of the kettle. They almost rolled over and left. But she's dropping in now. She's just about rolling over. And we're going to drop our hops in. And our first addition of hops are my lovely homegrown Cascade hops. doing? I'm over here, not down there. So these are the 2022 season. Oh, these are leaf hops, 3 ounces, and they smell delicious. And I don't want to miss because these will plug my nozzle. So I'm going to try to be careful and get them right in the basket on the first drop. I'll just make a fist of them, like that. Drop them in my basket, there. I didn't spill any. The one time I did use them and I dropped them in the basket there. I don't know if the camera's picking up on there. And they fell out, and when I opened my valve to go to the fermenter, well, it plugged. And that was just not a fun time. Why would it be? It just isn't. Got a great date today. I got my door open and a natural breeze rolling in here. Nice spring day for maybe a day. And at the end of the day, we're supposed to get monsoon rain, so there we go. The hops are in. First edition of Cascade. Second edition. Suri, start a timer.
Yes, dear.
For 45 minutes. Did ya?
Yep.
So, there we go. The leaf hops take up a lot of room in that basket, I'll tell you. I almost rethought this and put them in a homemade muslin bag. So we can push them down like that every now and then. All the foam is gone. Hot break has happened. We came in at 10:45 pre-boil. And so we'll probably finish at 10:52, someplace in there. We'll make a nice mango beer, which is batch 130. If I haven't said before, we did a misty mango, a mystery mango, and this is going to be, what's it called again over there? How you doing?
Mystified.
This is called a mystified mango. I had a Joe Biden moment there for a second. So 45 minutes from now, I'll be getting my fermenter ready here shortly. All right, that's our last 15 minutes. Timer just went off, so I'm going to get some Irish moss in here, which I didn't use last time, I forgot. So the Irish moss is in. And let 2 ounces of Citra hops. They're in. Drop that. So that's in. Suri, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Yes, dear.
All right, back to batch 130. We have made a mango, a misty mango, a mystery mango, and this batch here is called Mystified Mango. So, how you doing? Come up with some weird names there. So it's almost flame out. So I'm going to take my hop basket and try to get that draining, because that's going to take some time. It becomes very heavy, and I'll need a glove. We'll get it up here on an angle, and we'll let all that lovely hop juice run out of there. This flame out is going to be in about 4 minutes or so, and I'll get the wort chiller in there. Let this drain, and we'll get our wort chiller in a few minutes. So wort chiller's in, and we're chilling. So how many times have I said that? Everything is sanitized 5, 6, 8 times over. This is my mango puree by the Oregon company. It used to be Vineyards. They changed names. This stuff is really good. We're going to give it a shake. Everything is sanitized twice over, like I say. The lid, the cover to this, everything. So we'll poke a hole in that one. And then we'll poke a hole in this one. Oops. I think my opener's taking a crap. So we got 2 little holes in there. And we're going to start dumping that in slowly. We're going to color that. You can actually see the color of the beer coming out. Camera's picking up on that, I'm not sure. Get my mango juice in there. It's called getting my mango on. I'm pouring it right in the stream of the wort coming out. Why wouldn't I? It's got a nice color. That's it for the mango juice. And just pour the rest of the beer in there. We got a full 5.5, 6 gallons this time. Gonna probably need a blow-off tube. Getting to the end, we'll definitely get a full keg. And I think I'm gonna call it right there. Picking up a little tube. Shut it down. Sterilize my hands again. Our yeast of choice today is USO 5. Sterilize the scissors and the yeast pack again. Can never be careful enough. And then we're slowly going to sprinkle that in. She's in. USO 5 yeast is in. We don't do no stirring. For those who say you gotta stir it. We'll put our cover on. Cover's on. A bubbler. Which I know I had one here. It's called an airlock, obviously. And that's in. And the misty mango is brewing. Now we're going to wash the kettle. Clean up time.
All right, I'm going in.
Now she helps me throughout the whole process here. I got a wonderful wife.